Guys, it's Ari Saraf from Parshat Time, and guess what? It's Parshat Time. So let's get to it. This week's Parsha is Parshat Korach. Korach is an interesting person, talking about a guy that enough was never enough. He wanted more. He thought he was worthy for everything. He wanted to be the Kohen Gadol, the high priest. He was like, Moshe and Aaron, if they're worthy, why am I not worthy? Why are we not worthy? He started getting people all involved, like, you can do it. You can do it. If Moshe and Aaron can do it, we can do it too. And a person should always, want the best for themselves. But this wasn't that. This was pride. Do you see the difference? The difference between ambition of bettering yourself and reaching your goals to, oh, I deserve more than what I'm already getting. And that's what Korach was doing. And he wasn't thinking logically, y'all. He was thinking just with his heart. Now, coming from a man who feels very connected to his heart, you need the balance. You need both. We need to be able to make decisions with our mind and with our heart. It needs to be a balancing act. Now, if one just thinks with his mind and without his heart, he's going to be very dry. And if a man only thinks with his heart and without his mind, well, he's going to end up making some bad decisions. We need to be a compassionate balancing act. And grace, where you ever see those acrobatics at the circuits, and it's grace. There's so much pain in that. And it's a process. You see this bush behind me, or this tree? You think it started out like that? No. It took time for it to grow to be this beautiful tree, this beautiful bush. And Korach didn't understand. He didn't understand that. He didn't understand that it's not about, the high position, the status. It's about growth. And it's about being happy with what you have and being in the process. Just being along for the ride. And understanding, and understanding that, look, Moshe and Aaron have the high positions because that's what God said. And Korach couldn't understand that. So unfortunately what happened to Korach and his followers, they didn't make it. And that's what happens when we try to take things in our own hands sometimes, when we think we know more than God. Sometimes we don't make it. And that's usually the case. So we have to really pursue on understanding what does this world want from us? And what does it mean to have a relationship with God? Where to begin with, it starts with learning. It starts with learning where we come from as Jews. And once we learn where we come from, then we can have an idea of where we're going. And instead of fighting God, we're going to want to be like Him. We're going to want to help Him. We're going to want to be part of His journey. Part of this journey we call this world, Olam Hazeh, this beautiful world that He created for us out of pure kindness. All right, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Like always, I'm Ari Sarap. This is Parsha Time. And Bezrat Hashem, God willing, we'll have another video for you tomorrow. Bli Neder, without promise. It's mamish a pleasure to do these videos, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Shalom.